Good morning, everyone. My name is Carrie, but my friends call me Care Bear. Welcome to my gaming day. If you'd like to become one of my cutie cubs, simply drop the description down below. Turn on notice, I'll let you know when I upload a new video. And if you'd like to help me to beat the YouTube algorithm gods into winning, we are going to get some bombs. We're going to get some Shy Guys, and we are going to go ahead and get Chain Chomp. Yep. I kind of took him off his leash, so watch where he goes, okay? Anyway, if you like to do it the easy, lay back, relax way, simply drop a like, a comment, pause, share, grab your snack, sit back, and watch the show. And if you got anything that's going on in your life, and as you can see, we're back on Minecraft, and are going through anything, and would like to, let me say a little prayer for you, or just keep you in my thoughts, leave it down below. You don't have to go into great detail, as I always say. We have finished this build, which didn't take as long as the other one, because that one was way longer. Now I'm trying to think, do I want to go ahead and build a water park here real quick, or do I want to start on building a big castle on the mountain? Because I'm not sure what way I want to do that. I'm not sure how to do that. Or if I want to, like, just kind of want to start the water park, but I'm not exactly sure how to go about it, to be honest. I think maybe I need to clear some land over here. Or at least some trees. Get that out of the way. And if you like to share something with me, like maybe you found a new restaurant you want to try, by all means, let me know. Let's see. Let's get an axe. Okay, and I didn't mean to throw it. Oh wait, I forgot. I can just set it on fire. Watch it burn. Set it on fire, watch it burn. Listen. Oh, well. Ooh, got myself on fire. Pyromania. Ooh, hold on. I need to clear some area because I think, I'm going to need some area for y'all might want to move for some buildings, where you sell tickets and stuff like that. I want to smooth out the area a little. Tree! Get the tree! Definitely gonna need to make space. But how much space? I don't think I'm gonna need that much space since most of it will be in the water, I suppose. But I'm not sure how much space is enough space. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to kind of wing it. Over here, I could probably build what looks like a, let me see what I got. I could put it down here. So it kind of looks like a, what do you call it? A pier? You know, a wooden pier? Which would be interesting. I suppose we can make a wooden pier here. And put like boats out here? Let's see, hold on. Not the right one. This one. There. Further. Yes, no, what is that? Excuse you. Does not last. Don't be rude. It is rude. He doesn't want to listen. Stop sticking them on top. I don't want them on top. I want them on there. Sheesh. You're annoying me, aren't you? Let's see. say to you, stop doing that. Okay, there we go. So you go on the pier. Well, you got float, but whatever. Pretend like you're going on the pier. Here. We'll have a building out here. Okay. We have a building out here. So we're going to fill this in. So we can put a building in it. I think that would be a good size building. Well, it doesn't have to be a huge building, I guess. Oops. Okay, I think that'll be a good size building. We put wood down, logs, woods, okay, oak wood. I think that'll be good. I didn't know we had, I didn't know we had these. Okay, I'm gonna start having to use some of these. Just noticed them. And they're like, everybody's watching like, you just figured that out? Yes, I just figured that out. Oop, okay. Now, I'm trying to think. What do I use as wood? Dark oak wood, pale oak wood, dark mangrove wood. Maybe. Alright now, you behave yourself. You work for me. At least I tell it that. Okay. I think that'll be enough, maybe. Okay, let's find a different wood to be the roof. I don't care for it. No. I have sort of an idea. Well, let's see. Give me a sec to think. I'm gonna try and okay. Maybe. Oh, I think I'm just I just think I found a new way to make a roof. I do believe I found a new way to make a roof. I may be onto something. Nope. And now I just need wood block. Where is it? Nope. Spruce. Dark. I found a new way to make a roof. Oh, look at that. And y'all are probably all like, took you long enough to figure that out. Yes, it did. I'm not gonna lie, it took me way too long to figure that one out. But it's nice. Where's Mangrove? Mangrove stairs. And over here. Okay. then for here, I can put a gate. Not that gate. Gate. Okay, so that way I can go in and out. Whee! Okay, look, I made a roof. I made a new type of roof. Now I do want to come out with the roof so that it overhangs some. So we are going to take, where is it? Wrong one. Stairs. It is. So it kind of creates an overhang. Not like that. And let's do the overhang. Let me see. Connect it to this part. There we go. So it kind of creates like this little area for if you are, if it's raining out and you can stand under it or whatever. Alright, we need let me see. What do we need? Let's put one of these here. We're gonna definitely need that. Here. We'll put that there. That way, that's the cash register and stuff where, just imagine it's a cash register and you have to, you have to put stuff there. Okay, and here we will have two, and we'll put boats in here. Boats. Treasure chest. Not sure why, but whatever. boat or two out here. We, maybe two. That way, that one's there. And four. And then we have some boat rentals already set up to go. Just come over here, and we need to make a sign, a hanging sign, I think. Something easy to see. Maybe. Shoot, I had caps lock on. Put it over here, we can put a sign next to it. So that way, if you come from one side or another, you can see it. So that's boat rentals. I think that looks pretty good considering, we don't have anything that would look like a jet ski. I need to create an area that's like a little kiddie pool somewhere. Won't be building too much today because I still got to figure out some logistics of some stuff. I might have my child work on it with me. I want to create like an area they can play in. I think that'll be big enough for the level. I think with this one, I'll put stone on this side. Let me see. What kind of stone? I could use clay, but I'm not really looking towards clay. Oops, not what I said. I have to make it smaller than I thought because I gotta give them a way to put their boats back in there. Okay, I need some stairs. Sorry, we're not open yet. I'm just going to make this whole thing stairs so people can get in and out with their little kids. And it's supposed to be like a lake anyway, so I'm going to put a little bit of seagrass. I want it to look realistic. Nothing too major. Maybe a lily pad or two. You know, just so. Like a little thing here. I think that looks cute. You put a little boat here where you can take little rides into. Maybe add a few little fish. Not much, just a few. So a few tropical fish in. That way they can swim with the fishies. And then get a little boat. Ooh, I'd probably put some of that on the bottom, like you sometimes see like nope. At least put a boat. One boat. Oops, wait, hold on. Can I put a large strip leaf? I'll at least put one large strip leaf. Oh. So they can stand on it. It's big enough for them to actually stand on it. picture of that. Okay, what was the other thing I want to do? A boat. Take a little boat. Put it over here. So that way you could actually get in it and oh, they're playing in it already. Alright. I think, hold on. Give me a second. I have an idea. First I need to get rid of something. Get rid of this tree. And this tree. Let that deal with that. While I add where is it? I don't know. This one. That's not what I said. That one and that one. Nope, that one I can leave on. Where was that? It was. Whoop. Anyway. Fill this in with dirt. Dirt. Oh, okay. But anyway, there's reason for me to do that. I am going to let me see. Fence. Because we need a fence. Let's see. Active fence. This way the littles can't just get out and fall into the big part of it. Okay. And right about here, we can put a fence. A gate, sorry. Not a gate. A fence. Well, finally moved. Okay, so what is that? Right. I'll have to clear this out at some point. Let me go little bit bigger. And I can just burn it, but right now I just want to. Now we'll put a sign out. Sign out that says kitty pond, maybe? Where's the signs? Where's signs? Okay, okay. Kitty. There we go. Kitty pond. So that way we now have an area for the kitties to go into, the little kids that can go in here with their parents, water and play in the water. Yay! I like that. I might, you know what? I think I will. Oops, hold on. Do you mind? Okay, hold on. I just had an idea. Hold on. Give me a second. What to do. Okay. That. I need a fence. Oops, one. Fence. I'm making a place for parents to sit for kids who are older who don't need as much supervision, you know, like right up on you supervision. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Nope, that's about right. Anyway, and in here, I can make comfy and relaxing chairs that they can sit on. And that way they can watch their kids. I'm trying to think of shade form. I think I'll use plants for that. First I need this. Okay. Now I need sandwich plants. I want to go with leaves. Or do I want to go cherry blossoms, azaleas, azalea leaves maybe? Or I could just build like a... Can you please stop that? Go with cherry blossoms. That way you protect it from the rain. I want to add to that though. actually have a place to wait out the storm underneath, you know, and protect it. That way it gives them a bit of an overhang to protect them. And we'll put a little bit of little water. That way, yeah, a bit better. There. That way they're protected from the rain when it happens. And they can sit up there with the littles and wait. I do have more I need to clear out. But I think that'll be it for now. I know I didn't do too much. Not a very long video, I suppose. Usually I do longer. I suppose we can clear out for a bit before we completely clear it. Anyway, and we'll probably put up here like a little restaurant, a little place to eat. You know how they have those little eating areas. Move right away, bub. I do want to create one, like a little lazy river at some point, that like little kids can go on, and boats that's a fenced in area. Not just that, okay, and if you want to watch some older builds, you can go through my playlist of ones. I might just make a Minecraft playlist one. So that way, I can just add them all to it, and then y'all can just, you know, watch it that way. That would be a good idea, I think. Make it simpler and easier for you to find on my that I got water coming from here. I might close this off at some point and create like a waterfall. But I think that's pretty good. I mean, we got this made. We got this made, and I learned how to make a new roof style. So that's something interesting. Definitely interesting. Let me go to that. So we got this done. Let's clear this out real quick. There we go. I hope everybody's doing alright today. All my cutie cubs. Is there anything going on in your life you want to talk about? Maybe you're working at school and other things. You know, I know a lot of people will sit there and look at where other people are and say, oh, they're so much farther along than I am. But the truth is, it doesn't matter how far along someone is compared to you, because at some point someone's behind you. You know what I'm saying? You're at your own pace. Just go at your own pace. Your own time for your own stuff. You know, you don't have to rush and be just like everybody else or someone else. Just do it in your own way, in your own time, and you'll get there, you know, when you're ready. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's just, I think too often we feel we have to compete with other people, and we compare ourselves to other people, and we always find ourselves lacking because of it. This is why I say we should, I do not compare my kids, because I don't want them thinking that they're lacking just because, say, their brother or sister, you know, is farther along on learning something than maybe they are. You know, I try to tell them each one of you has your own path in life, you know, and you're not all going to walk the same path in the same way at the same time. It's going to be your own way. So I definitely think that is something to remember and consider when we start looking down on ourselves, start feeling bad because we are not on a certain path we imagine ourselves to be at some point. I think we need to be kind to ourselves and be gentle on ourselves. Remember, we are not perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. We're simply meant to be human and to grow and learn from our mistakes, you know, because we do make them, and that is, you know, normal for people to do, make mistakes. But we need to learn from those mistakes as well, and it's okay to admit that we've made a mistake and take responsibility for it. These are important things that we need to learn as humans, you know, and like I said, don't compare yourself. You know, everyone is different. No one is the exact same. No one will ever be the exact same. It'll always be different for it'll always be different, you know, for somebody. Somebody else, you know, because you might be looking at somebody else going, You're so much farther along than me, but then somebody else is looking at you going, man, look how far they are, and I got so far to go. You know, don't think of it in those terms. Don't compare yourself to others. Just do you in your own time. Whether it's classes, someone might be taking a lot more classes than you, but that doesn't mean you have to overload yourself. If you're becoming overwhelmed, it's your body's way of telling you, hey, you need to slow down. Listen to your body, okay? Listen to it and respect it. It is there for a reason, okay? I really do like this little area. I think it's so cute. But don't yeah, don't push yourself to the point where you are exhausting yourself and doing harm to yourself. I might add a miniature golf course in the water park area. Maybe like a water hazard, which would be interesting. But yeah, just take your time. You know, don't rush it for anybody, and don't compare yourself to others, because you are you, and that's all there is. All right. I will see you later, my kitty cubs. Now remember to be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. You're not perfect, not going to be, just trying to do better and be better. And the one self-love act you can do for yourself today, put down below. As for me, I am going to make me some coffee, because I want some. And I'm going to burn me some incense to help me relax. Alright, I will see you later, my kitty cubs. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.